In the Strong's, shadiness, obscurity, darkness. I think the whole earth is in darkness. People cannot see the light of Jesus to get out of slavery. Slavery started in America when the first African slaves were brought to the North American colony of Jamestown, Virginia in 1619 to aid in the production of such legislative crop as tobacco. This is by the History Channel. But we have to look at today. We are all slaves, and has been. The light has come into the land, but some people will not look into it. But did it spring up? Now when Jesus had heard that John was cast into prison, he departed into Galilee. And leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is upon the sea coast in the borders of Zebulun and Nephilim, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Elias the prophet, saying, The land of Zebulun and the land of the Nephilim, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people which sat in darkness saw great light, and unto them that sat in the region and the shadows of death, light is sprung up. I think we can all see we live in the land of the Nephilims. We see evil all around us. We cannot go outside our homes and not see the chemtrails and wear police cars and hear about people being ungodly in our homes. It is all over the TV set. The darkness is in the eyes. Can you see it? Is it in your eyes? But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkened, how great is that darkness! No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. If you are in Jesus, you have the light. There is no room for darkness. You will come to see Abraham and Isaac in his kingdom. Now I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The earth is the kingdom of darkness. We should not fear what this darkness brings. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that you preach ye upon the housetop. What you read, tell people. You are either part of the problem, or you are part of the solution, God or Satan. If you are part of the problem, you will be bound hand and foot. Then said the king to the servant, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him to outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. He calls all, but they refuse to hear the call. You send yourself in this mess, not God. When you come to Christ, you should stand up for him. Read his word, the KJV. He gives you the word. Use it for the good. For every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So if you keep it to yourself, you are not going to see the kingdom of God. Did you know that Jerusalem was in darkness for 3 hours in one day? Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour Jesus cried with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, that is to say, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? in Mark 15:33 is the same as Matthew 27:45. John the Baptist was born 6 months before Christ. John was a prophet. To usher in the Christ, he gives knowledge of salvation. And thou, child, shalt be called the prophet of the highest, for thou shalt go before the face of the Lord to prepare his way, to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of their sins, through the tender mercy of our God, whereby their dayspring from on high hath visited us, to give light to them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. And the child grew, and waxed strong in spirit, and was in the desert till the day of his showing unto Israel. He stayed in the desert till it was time to come back unto Israel to announce Jesus. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thy eye is single, the whole body also is full of light. But when thine eye is evil, thy body also is full of darkness. We either have darkness or light in our lives. It is like having 2 dogs. We feed and love the one dog, and we misuse the other. Whichever one we love will be the one that is the strongest. It is like the darkness and light. If you feed sin, it will guide your life. If you feed the light, it will guide your life also. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, the whole body also is full of light. But when thine eye is evil, the body also is full of darkness. Take heed, therefore, that the light which is in thee be not darkened. Take heed to what you feed. People are after the beef system, and keep tabs on it. Look at the views from their videos. I do the same. As we look at what time we live in, it is so spoken in the light of day. We live in darkness. They speak in darkness. Therefore, whatsoever ye speak in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. All these videos is being proclaimed upon the housetop. What is over the housetop? Air, internet, Wi-Fi. Luke 23:44 is the same as Matthew 27:45 and Mark 15:33. Most people today will not comprehend what Christ did for them. They think this life is some kind of fun and game. It is not to the powers that be, but to the ones that their eyes are open, know it is serious business. We are in the light. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was in the light of man. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended him not. The people that think Jesus is not true, they love the sin they are in, and this is evil to Jesus. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and man loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Jesus is the light, and if you live in the light, you live in Jesus, and not in the darkness. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. I don't know about you, but I do have a light of life. Things disappoint me, and there is people out there that will give you encouragement to carry on. Thank you. Numbers should not matter. I would have to say this thinking is dark, and I don't know where it would lead me. Then Jesus said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spoke Jesus, and departed, and did hide himself from them. I should not go back into the darkness with numbers. I believe Jesus is light. And Jesus cried, said, He that believeth on me believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. Living in darkness is not for me or you. Come and stay in the light of Jesus.